Father, we thank you for another day and time coming together, keeping us right now.
Yes.
Bless those that are on the way to the house of the Lord. We're praying for all those that are suffering right now, going through those traumatic situations with those fires throughout Hawaii, all over this. Tries everywhere, Father. We just ask that you bless and cover them. So bless everyone in Faith Tabernacle right now, Father. As we go into this lesson, open my heart and my mind. Give us insight, understanding, knowing what you would have us to know. Now bless our pastors continuously, Father. Keep them uplifted and strong. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. All right. So we get into our lesson, getting close to the end. We're still talking about Jesus is still teaching his disciples through parables because they're supposed to know the mysteries. It's unto them that the mysteries will be revealed. But he speaks to the parables so other people who may get an idea of what he's talking about, because he's speaking in a natural form to them when he speaks in parables. Today's lesson is called, it's a very familiar story. It's called A Story of Forgiveness, coming from Luke chapter 15, verses 11 through 24. To go to text read, "This my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." So right here, he's talking about that story that we all know about, the prodigal son.
Yes.
Basically, God is saying, and we always say it, the door is always open. As long as you got breath in your body, at some point, prayerfully, you would turn to him. You repent of your ways and come to him. This story right here is a good one because we're looking at the wisdom of a father, the understanding of a father, the knowledge of a father, the way he went about this is let you know that he knew exactly what he had to do in order to get his son to understand. He didn't want to lose his son. But there are certain things that if we try to shelter our children too much, we can lose them.
Yes.
Because you try to keep them away from so much, but they have a nature of curiosity. They think they know because they've seen how well you take care of stuff. Yeah. They see how well you take care of things where I can do that. Lights always on. You go to work. Food is in the refrigerator, cupboard. Always got a meal. Yeah. I can see these things, so I could be able to do that. You make it look so easy. Yeah. They don't know the part about
cost.
Yeah, where you had to struggle, to borrow some money to keep the light on. How you had to skip a meal yourself so they could eat. What you had to do to how your father had to get 2 jobs. Yeah. They don't know those parts. All they know is what they see. Yeah, see what they see. If it's running well, they believe they can do that. On a job, a person, I could be that supervisor. I could be that manager. No, you seeing your part. You're not seeing their part. You don't see the part where they have to go home and that phone ring, somebody complaining about what you didn't do or what that other person didn't do. They don't see that part. But see, this is about understanding. Authority is right here is what he was saying. I know what's going on in this mind. In our children's mind and the parents' mind, they know at some point the daughter or the son gonna get a little hungry. Chest gonna get, boys' chest gonna come out a little bit. Girls gonna notice that the boys are looking at them.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna start doing what? Gonna get a little bit antsy. Gonna start huffing up at the parents a little bit, But see, that's expected. A wise father and a wise mother expects that. So I can put you right back in your place.
Right.
I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna straighten you out. Because you think you know, but you don't know.
Right.
All right? So here we have a young man who knew that according to their heritage, he had an inheritance coming when his father passes on. He knew this. This part that was taught to him. Had to have known it because when we read this lesson, we're gonna find out he asked for it.
Right.
You know? And it's not like somebody coming up to you, one of your children come to you, I want my portion of your bank account. Do they have a portion?
No.
You know?
Yeah.
I want my portion of your bank account so I can go out in the world. No, it don't work like that. You get you a job, you save up, get yourself together, then you go out in the world. If you listen, we don't listen. Get a job. We decide, I'm leaving now. Ain't saved up nothing for the second part of the rent, for down payment, down payment. No car. You haven't got enough credit to get your lights turned on properly without having to put in a deposit, you know?
Or co-sign.
You haven't done nothing, but you're ready for the world. Here it is, this father knew his son was not ready for the world, but he knew at some point, if he didn't do what he's gonna do, he's gonna lose him. He was gonna lose his son. But then again, there's one thing I really like about it is the fact that his father, he knew what he was doing, because you'll see that he knew boy be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back with no problem. I know he's gonna come back. Because he's not ready. He only know what he think he know. He know what he done heard from someone.
Yes.
How wonderful it is out there in the world. He'd have seen some people along the way and thinking from what he heard them say, oh, that's a piece of cake. I can do that. It's a great world out there. It's easy. You know, it ain't about anything but me having fun.
Yeah.
So find out different. All right. I'm sorry I took a long time to set the stage, but the stage has to be set, right? Can I get a?
But teacher, what makes you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
What makes you ready for the world? Is it age? Is it experience? Is it?
And you know what? That's a good question.
Training.
You know, you get trained. You get trained, but here's the thing.
Experience.
It's not. You're only ready for the world when you're about to leave the world, really. Because along the way, even until you get old, you're still learning some stuff, seeing some stuff, gaining wisdom and understanding. So
a force out there.
Yeah, it's still, so you're never ready for it. You could go out there and prepare to go into it. But you can never be ready for it, because if you say you was ready, then you wouldn't have any problem. No obstacles will be able to defeat you.
Right.
No obstacles will throw you back. Yeah. So you can be ready to go out there mentally. That's what I say. I think you're mentally thinking, okay, I'm ready. Just like swimming. Yeah. You know, you have to learn how to swim. Oh, I can do this.
More, not so much as if you're ready for the world, if the world is ready for you.
Exactly. If you could get to that point. If you can get to that point where everything, and it's basically being able to see things, you know, I'm ready for it, you know, because I can see it coming. When you get to that point where you can almost anticipate what's going to happen and be able to deal with that, you're pretty much ready, I say. Very few people right there. Very few. I know I'm not. Excuse me. Can I get a nice reader for the first 3 verses or 4 verses?
And he said, a certain man had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had a mighty famine in the land, and he began to be in want.
Okay, good. Here it is, like I said earlier.
You don't know what to expect.
You know, and notice here, when he asked his father, he said, Father, give me my portion. That would come to me. And like I said, the fact that he asked for his portion, he knew that the portion he was talking about was his inheritance, which was supposed to come when his father was gone.
Right.
But his father, like I said, being a wise man, don't say where he argued with him.
No.
Did say, no,
Well,
we can't
right.
break the rules that
Tradition, right.
we've been established according to our generation and what
Right.
we're supposed to do. No, I'm gonna give you your portion. Because for some reason, if you had the nerve to come up here and ask you for it,
Right.
it's something you want to do.
Right.
And even if I tried to stop you from doing this, you might go about it the wrong way. You know, if I don't give it to you, you might go out there and start stealing.
Right.
Start hanging with the wrong crowd. You know, selling drugs or something. I'm just talking about for this
Right,
day and
right.
age, if you selling drugs, you know, getting involved in games, doing these things. No, he said no. You take your portion.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to you. Then I went and gave it to him. Right after that, so the boy already had a plan. Because right out in the world, you know, like I said, you get us a little job, we go, you know, from the parents' house out there in the street. Not prepared for it. Because we thinking it's something about, okay, I can bring my friends over. You know, we're gonna have parties on Friday,
Yeah.
you know, and all they become is hanging on.
Yeah.
They hanging on. They ain't bringing nothing to the party.
My God.
They ain't bringing nothing to it. They want it all that you got because
Yeah.
you're gonna supply.
Yeah.
And you thinking, yeah, I'm
big
perfect.
shot. Yeah. I'm it.
I'm that big shot.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be around me. Everybody want to hang around me. Look
Wow.
at all these rock stars, all these actors and stuff. When they get money, all the people want to hang around them.
Yeah.
Free meals, drinks,
Yeah.
drugs. You know? Yeah, come on, man. Everybody, look at
Yeah,
MC
yeah.
Hammer.
Yeah.
He made this business. He spoke about it. Oh, I bring a lot of people in, which he did. But what happened when the money was gone?
They was gone.
They were gone too. Right. Yes.
Look at all the friends you got, MC Hammer. Where they at now? You know, what about your rent, your light, your gas, your
Yeah,
family? In this instance, I'm thinking his father said, I'm gonna let you go out there and make your mistake now.
Now. Right.
Make it now while you can recover.
Yeah.
When we young,
Yeah.
it's best that we make whatever mistake we're gonna make.
Yeah.
Make it when you're young, so you can recover.
Yeah.
Then you can be able to go back and show that wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that
Right.
before, you know?
Yeah.
And then done.
Been there, done that. It's a lot of kids though, even when you try to explain it to them, they don't want to hear
I
it.
want to hear it
I want
myself.
to see for myself.
Yes.
Because I know, okay, where it happened to you, it ain't gonna happen to me like that because I'm smarter than you. So they believe.
Yeah.
So they want to understand. So here, this young man already had a plan. I'm gonna get my money, go out here, I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna party people, I'm gonna be the party person.
Yes.
Yeah, but see, then the money ran out.
Yeah. Not only that. Yes.
See, the money ran out, friends were gone.
Yeah.
Where
Now.
was he sleeping?
Yeah.
Well, you know, what was he eating?
Yeah.
Well, you know, who was taking care of him?
Yeah.
Because he was taking care of a lot of people.
Yes.
But when they found out he couldn't buy that drink, them drugs,
Yeah.
and couldn't supply nothing else, you ain't, look, you ain't, I don't need you no more.
And then come the family.
Where you gonna eat?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Who gonna look out for you?
Nobody.
That's not, that was, when he went out there, that wasn't even his concern.
No.
Because he already had it covered.
Yeah.
So he thought, I got this.
Yeah.
I'm in the world. I'm in the world. All I needed was my portion
Yeah.
to go out there. Why would I stop having
Spend it the
fun?
way I want to spend it. Yeah.
I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to invest. You know, I don't need to do any of that. All I need to do is go out there and enjoy my life. It's all about
Be married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink and be married.
Since, and now not many days he did go into the fire, and he wasted the substance with righteous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in the land,
Timing. Perfect
and he
timing.
began to want.
Yeah.
Like I
Perfect timing.
said, yeah. It's all gone now.
Yeah.
Now I need some stuff. Now I need some food. I need some shelter. Where my friends at?
Yeah.
I need a drink. I'm on hard times. Who looking out for me? I left home because of what? Because I didn't want to be there taken care of like that.
Right.
Because I knew more than my father. You know, he's boring. I don't like that boring life. I want to get out there and do something. You look like you got something you want to come out and bring.
No, I was just thinking, this is reminding me of people in churches. Well, they go over to the church when it's good, and it's happening, choir singing, and preaching, and everything. And then you fall out with somebody, and you say, well, I don't want to be there no more, so give me my letter, and I'm going over here. You know, and then
Yeah, the same stuff happening over there.
Then
Over here.
he joined himself as a citizen to another country. now you done joined another church thinking it's gonna be all good, it's gonna be well, but you still in the
They got the
same
issue.
position.
Real issue.
You still got the same problem.
The world is full of the same issues. You know, if you don't overcome it here, what makes you think you're gonna overcome it somewhere else?
Right.
These days, they exist. You try to run, you're not running from anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there. You're running from yourself, really.
And I had this conversation yesterday. It ain't the church. It's you.
And it never been that.
Yeah.
Because if you go someplace, if you go to 5 different churches and you still have issues, you got to think, all
The
the
issue is
churches
you.
don't know you. That's you.
It's you. Yes.
You in your own little country thinking you can run stuff, but that ain't how it works.
Yeah.
Ready for the world, right? Nah,
Yeah.
never ready.
Never.
Never ready. Because there's gonna always be some
Something.
situations, you know.
Gonna rise.
Rhea, you got something you want to say?
You know, we always chasing after that feeling.
Mm.
Once we get it, it's church or a party or the life, we experience it and it felt good. We want to get it again, thinking next week if we do the same thing,
You get the same high.
we'll get the same response. And normally it don't work like that.
See that first
They want
one?
to go high.
Yeah, see that first one is what lures you in.
Yes. Yes.
See, the world, he got lured into the world, you know, based on probably what he heard or what he seen. You know, he heard what they said, or I heard.
Yeah.
This is what goes on, and this is good. So yeah, I want to follow that. That's my dream now. And I don't want to be an architect. I don't want to be a doctor.
Right.
I want to be a party person.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I always dream. I wanna do stuff.
And, you know, I want to go in the world and do what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, because they're having fun. We're not having fun here building a life. You know.
Back out there in the world trying to do the same stuff that you were doing, you ain't gonna be comfortable, and it ain't gonna work. Because you changed your life, you can't go back, you know.
But like I say, he let his son go out there because he knew.
Yeah.
I know our parents know us.
Yes.
You know, you might argue. You know what they'll tell you. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, it all depends on how you leave, though. Because if you leave on good terms, that door gonna be open for you to come back. But you know what's gonna happen? You ain't gonna want to hear that. I told you so. You're gonna go back thinking that. They gonna see.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Well, this comes with the next
Well,
part.
the next part. Yeah.
Yeah, this comes with the next part. D, give me the next. What's that? 4. Verses 15 to
16.
15
15 and 16.
to 19. I want you to do 15 to 19.
And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country. And he sent him into his fields to feed swine or pigs. And he would fain have filled his belly with the hulks that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him. And when he came to himself, he said, how much hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger. I will arise and go to my father, and I will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants.
All right. So now he's in a very, very base place right now. He's at the bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel.
And let's look at it like this. You know he's at the bottom of the barrel because being a Jewish
Yeah. No.
man, he ain't even supposed to be around no swine.
No pigs. No.
He ain't supposed to even be around. That's part of everything. No, that's an unclean animal.
Yes, it
You
is.
don't even go around. But look at it. It said he had to what? He had to connect himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order,
To that which is unwanted. I mean, basically, that which would have been discarded against his people, like the Samaritan woman told Jesus.
Yeah.
We don't.
A Gentile.
Yeah. You a Gentile, and here I am. I have to go and get my refuge from him.
Yeah.
I have to try to find
Yeah.
some solace in him.
Yeah.
You know, but it was brought on by himself,
Yes.
and he was sitting there thinking, you know, all the party I've done, this is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
All right, so now I got to try to survive. So I'm gonna go over here to
Connect to
anybody.
that.
So now you start seeing how good start connected with bad, as you just said.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen when I was coming up, when young men got hooked on that drug, you know, I've started seeing people that I knew shouldn't have been hanging together. But it was, what was the cause of it? You know, they was hooked on that cocaine, the crack. That brought them together. So now here you are living in a life, as he said, this father had servants.
Right. They ate plenty.
He had a household with servants, which means there was something good going on there.
Yeah.
You know, there was prosperous there, prosperity there.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, here he is. He's looking for,
He's a walk. Yeah.
he's looking for something just to get some kind of food. Now it says here, it says he feigned.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it says? It says,
Yeah, he almost.
and he would have feigned, which means he would desire.
Yeah.
Even the husk would look good right now.
Yeah.
That pig food looks good to me right now. I'm not even supposed to be around a pig, but his food looks good to me right now. That's how hungry he was.
Yeah.
That's how much he was suffering. That he was willing. You know, I would do whatever it takes. You know, I'm in here with the swine. Rather than feed them, I'm gonna eat their food. But he came to his senses. You know, came to his senses.
Make it time.
Yeah, because he said he would eat and gave no, but this 17 says, and when he came to himself, is when he started thinking, the life that I left behind.
Yeah.
For
my
this,
servants,
my servants, the servants that were under my father, which were basically under me, are eating better and living better than me.
Yeah.
Why? Because I took it upon myself to believe, you know, that I was ready for this.
Right. I
thought within myself that I didn't need my father.
Don't need God.
I know more than my father.
Yes.
I don't need him to order my steps or lead me. I don't need his wisdom. I don't need his understanding.
Grace. Yeah.
I'm ready for this. I can do this thing by myself. That's what we believe.
See, that's us.
That's what we think. That's what we thought we understood. No. You know? But you come to yourself, which is good.
Yeah.
Because he knew when he made his mistake.
Train up a child.
And see, and then he did know, but he did know at the point. Now just look at how he reconciled himself and how he understood this. You know? He didn't say, oh, I messed up on my own, you know, and did it. Well, he did do it on his own, but he just said, it wasn't me that I'm hurt. Because I sinned against God.
Yes, heaven and you, God. And you, Father.
And my Father. But first he said, I sinned against heaven, but said, man, I sinned against God.
Yes.
But see, trained up the child, like we said, he understood where he messed up at. He understood the life down here he was leading was not what God wanted.
Yeah.
Definitely knew that's not what his father wanted. But our parents do the same thing for us. They tell us what we shouldn't do. They tell us the people we shouldn't be hanging around.
Right.
You don't believe, who is that boy? Who is that girl?
Yeah.
You know, what time you coming back in? Where's this party at? Who
Ah,
are these people?
yeah.
You know, they tell us these things, but we think we know.
Yeah.
And we go out there.
Slip something by.
You know, we think they don't know. Remember, I'm giving you I'm trying to give you understanding and wisdom.
Yeah, I've been there before. Yeah.
But see, right here, he opened it. His mind, it came back to him. He understood. I was taught better than
I
this.
worried about hitting my heart.
I was raised better than this. So I know what I did wrong. I'm not gonna blame. I can't blame my father.
Yeah, blame me. Yeah, blame myself.
I have to blame myself. I know I did this, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna ask for the mercy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my father for mercy.
Yeah, mercy law.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna come up with an idea. I'm gonna come up with an idea. Did I get to that part yet? It says that.
Not yet.
I have a sin against heaven and before thee. And then it said,
No more worthy. Yeah.
Did you read that thing?
Yeah.
19.
That's it.
It said, and no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as the one of thy. So he done humbled himself. He done broke this. He said, Father, I'm willing to come back. Would you let me come back?
Yeah.
I only want to come back as your son. I want to come back as your servant. You know,
Yeah.
Let me work my way back up. You know, let me get back in your good graces. But please, just let me back in.
Yeah.
You know, in the church they said you got to go to the moaning seat. Sit on that moaning seat and show how repentant, how much you got.
Yes.
Because if you decide to come back, he already know you're sorry. Yes. He already understand that you're sorry. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it, but right here he was telling them that. You know, he said, I know who I sinned against.
Yeah.
He said, but I'm gonna go back to my father and I'm gonna tell him, you know, Father, you know, let me be one of the servants, you know, just you know, let
So
me
he
just
knew a
let me
little
back
bit
in.
about his father.
Yeah, just let me back in. Please, just let me back in. Elder Rice, can I get the next, well, finish it up, 20 to 24.
And he arose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. And the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in thy sight, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. But the father said to his servants, Bring forth the best robe and put it on him. And put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet. And bring hither the fatted calf and kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead and is alive again.
Glory.
He was lost and is found. And they began to be merry.
What I loved about that was the fact that, like I said earlier, the father knew he was coming back.
Yes.
He was watching for him. Go on out there. Because I'm going to be watching for you. I know you're going to come back, because it says right here, it says, when he was afar off, what did the father do?
Yeah.
That means if you notice somebody afar off, that means he was constantly watching. I knew how you were going to do this. I knew how this thing was going to turn out from the beginning. That's why I let you go out there.
I know how you walk.
Yeah. See, I know that's why I let you go out there, because I knew you were going to come back. You know, I knew you were going to come back broken. I knew you were going to come back humble.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to come back with an understanding.
Come on, God.
I know you understand now what I was trying to tell you and what I was trying to teach you. It was not just me being a person of a rigidness over you. I was trying to get you ready for the word. You know, I wanted you to depend on the knowledge and wisdom I gave you, but I see you have to go out there and find out for yourself. Yeah. So now that you know, you're going to be a better person. Because what it always say, all that don't kill you do is what? It makes you better. Makes you stronger, it makes you better. Because now you know better, you're going to do better. Now, this son right here, when he have children, he could use that along with. That testimony go along with it. So he told him right there, he said, and he arose and came to his father, and he came with a speech. He was ready. You know what? When we get in trouble, I'm gonna go there and tell mama. You know, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. Then she gonna do this. She probably gonna whoop me. Okay, I get past that part. But we gonna be back all night. Father didn't want to hear it. His father only want to hear it. But see, his father was ready for him to come back. You know, listen how he was ready for him to come back. This is what made it so good. He said, but when he had yet a great ways off, and he was a ways off, but he was watching for his son. I know you're gonna come back. I know the direction you're coming from. I can see it. He said he watched him come back, and said when he saw him he fell on his neck and he kissed him. And the son said unto him, Father, which means he gave him a speech. Father, I don't deserve to be your son. I deserve to
be a servant.
You're gonna go past that because the father didn't even listen.
You still my son.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that. He said, listen to this. But the father said unto his servant, he didn't even answer him.
Right.
He started speaking to the servant. Go get him what? Go get him that robe.
Go get him this normal robe.
Go get him a robe. Beautiful robe. I want the best robe. He said, bring forth the best robe. See?
The
best. I'm not. A servant ain't getting the best robe.
No.
You know? Bring the best robe and put it on him, and then put a ring on his finger. What?
Signet.
What? I get a ring too. I've been out in the world. I done did all these horrible things. In my mind, I'm thinking I should be whooped, beat, stuff, you know, in the basement, you know, working on. No. See, when God forgives us, He restores us.
Restoration.
He brought him right back to where he was.
Where he left.
I don't want you to have any inhibitions. I don't want you to think that because you did something wrong, you can't come back. You know, you didn't leave me on that level. You left me because of what you were thinking. But now that you understand, I'm gonna come back. You restored.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the best robe.
Yeah.
Put a ring on your finger.
Yeah. Put the slippers on.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna put shoes on your feet.
Yeah.
You know, because the servants didn't wear shoes.
No.
But see, that was that was part of the perk as being the son. I can get shoes on my feet. Not only that. Not only that. I want them to go get the fatted cat.
Fatted. The one that we've been prepared
The
for.
one we've been prepared for a feast.
Yeah.
Because now it's a feast time.
Yes.
You know, bring that one over here.
Yes.
You know,
Over one.
You know, because what? And he let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead and is alive again, and he was lost and is found. And see, when I read this one, it was two other parables before this.
Yes.
And it spoke about finding
Lost.
something. You know, if the lost
Sheep. Yeah.
sheep come back,
Yeah.
no. If a sheep is lost,
You go get it.
you go get them. You gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
Even though you got
Heaven,
the 99
heaven's
left,
rejoicing. Yeah.
that one, heaven is gonna rejoice every time one of us gets.
Yeah.
You know, so whenever we witness to somebody or
Yes.
somebody's preaching to, if one comes forward,
That's,
God is
oh,
pleased.
yes.
The heavens are rejoicing
Yeah.
because that's another soul that came in.
Yeah.
And we don't have to worry about the other 99 because they're already taken care of. But if they're not, they got the same opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, you can come back. Is what his father said right here. You didn't leave me on bad terms. You just didn't understand.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You weren't a bad son.
Yeah.
You know, you was just curious. You know, our kids are like that. Even we are like that.
Yes.
We're not bad people.
Yeah.
We just have some stuff in us that we're trying to find out.
Yeah.
You know, that we think we
You
know
already know. Yeah.
or we want to believe. But unfortunately, it's not going to always
Yeah.
be that. But anyone that walks away from God, he's telling you, as long as you got breath in your body,
Yeah.
and your mouth, his arms is open.
Yes.
Come back. You know, swallow your pride. You know, because I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to help you. That's the end. I thank you.